The Oilers' season is right around the corner, and there's no shortage of buzz. A new goalie coach could give the team a serious boost, and a 3-year extension for a depth winger has the roster talking. On top of that, management is weighing decisions on 3 key extensions that could shape the team's future. If you're an Oilers fan, make sure you subscribe and help us hit 2,000 subscribers, showing just how strong Edmonton's fan base really is. In recent years, Stuart Skinner and Calvin Pickard have held the fort, helping Edmonton reach the Stanley Cup final. But neither could get past future Hall of Famer Sergei Bobrovsky and the Panthers. In 2025, Skinner posted a .861 save percentage in 5 games against Florida, while Pickard managed .878 in 3 matchups. Many were expecting changes, but Daniel Nugent-Bowman from The Athletic noted that the Oilers will enter the 2025-26 season with the same goalie tandem. With a tight salary cap and limited options, management believes they already have a starter who can command the net. This isn't just about saving money. The addition of new goalie coach Peter Aubrey is seen as a real asset. He could help Skinner grow, giving the young netminder the consistency needed over a full season and, hopefully, into the playoffs. This year's goalie market has seen some eye-catching contracts, like Jake Allen's 5-year, $9 million deal with New Jersey, among other moves. But nothing really made sense for Edmonton to disrupt the tandem they already have. According to management, even without rushing, the front office will keep an eye on goalies, wingers, and defensemen during the first few months of the season. They want options, but they trust what Skinner and Pickard can deliver right now, keeping things steady and avoiding unnecessary risks. Looking back at Skinner's trajectory, it's hard not to remember 2021-22, when he posted a .9113 save percentage in 13 games while Mike Smith was sidelined. Fans expected him to get more opportunities, but the team stuck with the veteran duo. In 2022-23, after a rough start from Jack Campbell, Skinner stepped in as the starter. He posted a .9113 in 50 games and finished second in the Calder Trophy race, proving his potential. But in the following seasons, his numbers slipped to .905 and then .896, showing that consistency is still a work in progress. That's where Peter Aubrey comes in. With experience at the Blackhawks and Nebraska Omaha, his goal is to build Skinner's confidence. Management believes he can help the young goalie play at a high level more often and reach the next stage of his development. So, Oilers fans, do you think Stuart Skinner is ready to be the goalie who brings Edmonton a Stanley Cup? Share your thoughts in the comments, spread the word on social media, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a thing this season. Trust me, what's coming is going to get every Oilers fan thinking. There are contracts, extensions, and moves that could define the team's future, and we're not talking small rumors. These are headline-making decisions. Stick around. The next update is going to be huge. Over the past few months, the Oilers have been quietly working behind the scenes, making strategic moves to strengthen the roster. Between trades, adjustments, and bets on young talent, the team is in a key phase of rebuilding. It's in this context that one player's story stands out. Vasily Podkolzin, the young Russian winger, has signed a 3-year extension with the Oilers. The deal carries a $2.95 million cap hit starting in 2026-27, but he was already set to play the 2025-26 season. So the team is essentially showing renewed confidence in the player. Now the main story. Podkolzin, who came over from Vancouver, spent his first season adjusting in Edmonton. He played all 82 games, scored 8 goals, and added 16 assists for 24 points. It might not seem huge, but considering the move to a new city and the language barrier, it was a very promising season. For context, Podkolzin was the 10th overall pick in the 2019 draft by Vancouver. Over 137 games with the Canucks, he had 18 goals and 17 assists. At 24, he's still at a point in his career where confidence and opportunity can make all the difference. The trade that brought Podkolzin to Edmonton came after the Oilers evaluated Dylan Holloway, and Philip Broberg. They decided Podkolzin could be a solid replacement, giving the Canucks a fourth-round pick in return. Now, they're hoping he develops and reaches the potential he showed back in his draft days. As for the contract, according to Pierre Lebrun, Podkolzin will get a $1 million signing bonus per season, plus a $1.95 million salary, bringing it to the $2.95 million cap hit. He'll stay in Edmonton until 28, giving the team stability in the near future. This summer has seen significant turnover among the Oilers' wingers, with departures like Evander Kane, Victor Arvidsson, Corey Perry and Jeff Skinner, along with Zach Hyman's injury. Podkolzin now has more chances to play alongside the team's top talent. This will be his first real opportunity to take a spot in the top six. The extension doesn't solve all the roster challenges, but it provides stability amid rumors and uncertainty. It's proof the team believes in Podkolzin's potential and wants to invest in his growth. For fans, it's a clear signal that management is planning carefully and strategically for the future. So, Oilers fans, do you think Podkolzin will seize this opportunity and become a star in Edmonton? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you thought you'd seen everything from the Oilers this summer, think again. Decisions about goalies, contracts, and future planning are happening behind the scenes and could completely change the season. Every detail matters, and the next update will reveal what's really going on. Have you thought about how a behind-the-scenes decision can shape the Oilers' future? This offseason promises crucial moments that could affect the team we love. And it's not just about McDavid. There are other key pieces that demand attention. Recently, Oilers Nation has been buzzing with debates about contracts, priorities, and strategy. The big question is, how should Edmonton balance investments between experienced vets and promising young players? Experts have differing opinions, and these could steer the team's direction. Jason Gregor, one of the most respected NHL journalists, weighed in. He put Jake Wallman at the top of the priority list, noting the defenseman's potential for a long-term deal. Ekholm was called the easy one, since his family wants to stay in Edmonton. Podkolzin, the plan is to see how his season unfolds. Tyler Yaremchuk also joined the conversation, calling Wallman a safe bet to be an impactful defenseman for the next 5 or 6 years. Playing alongside McDavid, he added, will boost Wallman's value. Podkolzin is next with an expected 20 goals, while Ekholm's status will be evaluated at the season's end. Even Baggett Milk chimed in, ranking Wallman first, Podkolzin second, and Ekholm third. The central idea is that in pro sports, younger players with long-term potential often take priority over seasoned vets. And now, Oilers fans, here's the big moment you've been waiting for. The Oilers are about to make crucial decisions on Wallman, Podkolzin, and Ekholm. The team's future and McDavid's success could hinge on these contracts, and each choice could shift the balance of the roster next season. Can Edmonton lock in solid extensions for all three? That's the real question. Securing Wallman seems essential to keep him as a core piece through McDavid's prime. His age and potential are key to maintaining the team's competitiveness. Podkolzin can't be ignored either. The young winger still has room to grow, and his 2025-26 performance could determine much of the Oilers' offense in the coming years. Keeping him around is strategic. Ekholm may be the lowest long-term priority, but his leadership and experience are still valuable, especially this season and next. The good news is he's open to finishing his career in Edmonton, which makes future negotiations smoother. So, fans, if you were in management's shoes, who would you sign first? Wallman, Podkolzin, or Ekholm? Share your thoughts, spread this news, and don't forget to subscribe so you can follow everything about the Edmonton Oilers up close.